Linda with American Patchwork and Quilting, and I'm here with Vicki and Marie from Handi Quilter, and this is part 2 of the Be the Star of Your Quilt. Now, we talked about in the previous episode the challenge that you all put out to your educators about making a small quilt, so 20 inches?
20 inches square.
20 inch square with a friendship star in it. Now, we looked at those quilts, and they were mostly monochromatic with the exception of the star. Now, this set of quilts are a little bit different, so let's talk about those.
Marie, this is your quilt.
So this first one is mine, and you can see I had to add some color to it and balance out the star. This friendship star just seems like it's gonna fall over. So for me, I had to balance it out, and you can see I accented that with another kind of a square shape.
Framed it,
kind of
nice.
framed it, and then there's another frame outside of that. I like that it broke up or divided that space. And you can tell I love feathers and pebbles. So
there's a lot of both
it's
in there.
very, very symmetrical. What's in the corners or in all 4 corners, it balanced, it doesn't fall over.
oh yeah,
You feel better, don't you?
better that it's balanced.
Okay, this is another one of our quilters, and I'm gonna have to cheat and look. Linda Goslin did this one, and she left the star, but she circled it and even added a hexagon, that is a hexagon, isn't it?
Yeah.
On there.
Octagon, I think.
Octagon, is
Yep.
that 8?
Sign.
Yep, octagon, it's octagon. Good catch there.
Yep. And she used colored thread, which we hadn't seen so far, really contrasting color thread.
And you know, with the white, the cream fabric, it could be kind of scary to do that because that's really going to show if
Yes.
you don't get it right. So she loves using the Pro Stitcher, which is our computerized quilting system, and she probably created this whole pattern in the software before she ever put it on the quilt.
Well, that lets you really see what you're going to get.
Yes,
And then she added in other quilting here that wasn't in the blue,
that's right. Give that background
to balance it out a little bit.
Yeah.
And the flange.
Oh yeah.
And she framed that with that piping, that little extra flange there, which I really like.
I
yeah.
do too.
Makes it
She
pop.
looked, yes, okay.
That's great.
All right, this one is mine, and as I started this, some of them, as we talked to them about their quilts, we said, so what was your inspiration? And someone said, just get it done. You know? There was no inspiration, just get it done, and you told us what we could do and what we couldn't do. I had some inspiration on mine, but then I had to change because it was a little bit too sensitive for me to talk about, and so I changed mine to, these are the stars in my life, my star friendships.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay, so Marie asked me when I showed her this, so where am I in this? I said, oh, you're right here.
Right here in the
Linda,
middle with
if
a
you
big
ask-
star. That's
You're
right.
right there. So depending on when you come into my life is where you are in this. You know, you may be a smaller star because you've been away for a while. But what I did was, I had to kind of make this symmetrical. And so I took the star and twisted it, and then made a shadow star behind it. And by us using the double batting, it gave us that good channel that you can
You
really...
really got some dimension there. And then you've got small stars that you left unquilted, and then some larger stars here that you did, again, that channel, just one channel, and you know, micro quilting inside.
So when I finished it, I thought it's not complete. It just didn't, it needed something more. So then I added the couching, and it just framed it.
Just framed it up. That's fabulous.
Oh, we love this one,
We
right? Right? Doesn't that rust color with the blue? So this is Mary Beth, and she used the different color of thread as well as the different couching. But look how, I mean, this is balanced. You
It
know?
is.
This
Again, she had to balance that.
She turned it into an 8-pointed
But
star.
then she added this beautiful, you know,
Medallion,
motif
yeah.
there,
Yeah.
with the circle, very balanced.
Yes.
Yeah.
Almost Art Deco in feel.
Yeah, and she still used some threads that match, that kind of just put the texture into the fabric, put that micro quilting in, so that it made, you know, this design out here really stand out.
So by using the colored thread for the design she wanted to show the most, and then filling in the background with that lighter matching thread, she just got that texture while really letting this be the showcase.
Yeah.
Yes, she's a beautiful
She's
quilter.
beautiful.
Okay, this one, she just used a very subtle blue, even lighter blue than the star,
That's pale.
just to give those kind of those rays going out there. Each area has a different design in it, and left some unquilted, so that really pops.
Really pops,
really stands out. And she tried to make this again, make that symmetrical.
Right, put in a little extra, that symmetry or
kinda-
the asymmetry
yeah,
of that
yeah,
friendship star.
yeah,
Threw a lot of
really
people off.
bothered them.
That was a big
So
challenge.
circles were a big thing, and then
Yeah, and that was Susan Jungerheld.
okay, and this one is Megan, right? Megan
Yes.
Best, and don't you love that color? Oh,
my
I like
favorite
that
Such a
color.
pretty color.
Yeah, I love that color that she put there. And then to accent it with the design inside the stars and the change in size, boy, that just draws your eye right to it.
It really does. And then she couched down some metallic thread along those star edges too.
Just kind of gives a little more pop.
And then also put some small stars there and did this with
Straight
the
line
straight line quilting across. Really
Kind
gave
of
it a
the
nice
modern
feel.
effect.
Yeah.
But yes, it really pops out, doesn't it?
It really does.
I love what she's done here, and I think she did this with a pro stitcher.
Okay.
And then just cropped the design to get that shape.
To make it end.
Yes.
Perfect. And another one who did some straight line quilting
Okay.
and maybe broke a few of the rules.
Our little renegade there. This is Diane, but Diane is no longer one of our educators. She's now a salesperson for Handi Quilter. So we're going to give her a little slack.
That's
on
okay.
this.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't even expect
We're
to see
so
the
glad she did it because it's so unique. Look,
She took the tree and she took the cue from the fabric and placed the tree in there. Of course, she took the cue for the binding that is red
Yeah.
from the birds,
Yeah.
and did that straight line quilting. And one of the things that she said to me is, I didn't get them all the same, the same distance. And I said, but I really like that. I like the
Yeah.
difference.
I think it gives it some character because you've got some wider areas and some narrower areas. Gives it a little more
Yes.
texture.
One comment, she said, why does that do that? It's kind of just weird.
A little
and,
poofy.
Yeah, and it's because she quilted so much right in there, the rest of it. And it's probably an iron,
A fusible?
A fusible. And so it made it a little stiffer.
Might make a little difference in how the quilting takes or how the fabric
Yeah.
reacts.
yeah.
But you know what? I think it's awesome.
Oh,
I
try
do
and
too.
pick a favorite, right?
I can't. They're all so different and so unique. And I think it really does show that when you challenge people to really just do your best with this great idea, you really do see their star shine. And I think it's a great idea to challenge your friends or yourself to try some different things on these smaller size blocks and really practice your quilting, try something new, and be adventurous.